Hello students, as we already have read the chapter Robinson Crusoe discovers a footprint, now we are going to discuss the exercise which has been given in after this chapter. First of all, let's see the new words which has been given in the chapter. First is savages. Savages means wild people in primitive state. Mainland. Mainland means large continuous extent of land. Wandered. It means go from place to place without a definite route. That means moving here and there. Bolder. Bolder means more confident. Inhabited, which means occupied or dwelled in, means living there. Now let's see the question answers of the chapter. First question is, what made Robinson Crusoe think that the print on the ground was a footprint? As we have seen in the chapter, Robinson Crusoe thought that the print on the ground was a footprint after seeing that it has all the parts of a foot, that is toes, heel, etc. The second question is, why was Robinson afraid when he looked at the bushes and trees? Robinson was afraid when he looked at the bushes and trees, as he was feared of and mistaken every bush and tree to be a man. Next question, why did Robinson prayed when he saw the footprint? Robinson prayed when he saw the footprint for his protection. Fourth question, choose the correct answer. Robinson ran back to his home as fast as he could because he was racing? No, he was afraid. Of course, he was very afraid. That is why he ran back to his home as fast as he could. He was in a hurry to go home? No, this is the wrong answer. Next question, he could not sleep because there was an animal outside his cave? No, it's wrong answer. He thought savages had come from the mainland? Yes, this is the correct answer. His bed was uncomfortable is also a wrong answer. Students, look. These are the answers of the questions which have been discussed by us now. So, let's again repeat the answers. What made Robinson Crusoe think that the print on the ground was a footprint? Toes, heel, every part of a foot made Robinson Crusoe think that the print on the ground was a footprint. Why was Robinson afraid when he looked at the bushes and trees? Robinson was afraid when he looked at the bushes and trees because he was mistaking every bush and tree to be a man. Why did Robinson pray when he saw the footprint? He prayed for his safety and protection. And in question number 4, B part is correct for first and second part. Let's go forward. Third part of question number 4 is, why was Robinson Crusoe sure that it was not his footprint? It didn't look like a human footprint? No, it was not the reason. It looked smaller than his? No, this is also not the reason. He had not come to this part of the beach in a long time. Yes, this is the right answer. That is, right answer is C part. Where was Robinson Crusoe? On a boat? No. In a town? No. Alone on an island? Yes. On an aeroplane? No. So the right answer is C part. So in third and fourth part, C part is the right answer. Students, pay attention that you have to write question number 1, 2 and 3 in your notebook and not the question number 4. Question number 4 you have to do in the book itself. Let's go forward. How would you feel if you saw unknown footprints outside your front door? What happened to you? What will you think? What will you do when you saw unknown footprint outside your front door? Student, just think and write it on your own. This is a kind of creative writing for you. If you were alone at home and suddenly someone knocked at the door, what would you do? Do you fear of? Do you open the door? Do you not open the door? What will you do? Just think over it and write in 4 to 5 sentences. So this will be your creative writing work. Next exercise is the words in the sentence are jumbled. Write them in order. One is done for you. For example, alone was not Robinson an island on. So you have to rearrange the words and make a meaningful sentence. Robinson was not alone on an island. This will be the correct answer. Next sentence is, was island the inhabited? What will be the correct sequence of the words? It will be, the island was inhabited. The island was inhabited. Next sentence will be, footprint to someone this belonged. This footprint belonged to someone. I around me looked. I looked around me. I went towards footprint large. I went towards the large footprint. Was afraid now. I was now afraid. Students, let's again see the sentences. Robinson was not alone on an island. Was island the inhabited? The island was inhabited. Footprint to someone this belonged. This footprint belonged to someone. I around me looked. I looked around me. I went towards footprint large. I went towards the large footprint. Was I afraid? Now. I was afraid now. So these are the answers of this exercise. Let's come back to the next exercise, that is fill in the blanks with the correct word. Here the words has been given in the box. They are and, but, because, so. So you have to choose the correct word and write in the blank. I was frightened dash curious. What will be the word that will come here? I was frightened but curious. This is the right answer. I decided to go to the beach dash I went along the water's edge. So, I decided to go to the beach, so I went along the water's edge. I ran as fast as I could because I was frightened. Here because will come because reason has been given in the sentence. I was tired and confused. Here two words are complementary to each other, that is why we will use and. But is used when the two things are opposite. Like in first sentence, I was frightened but curious. So leads to something. I decided to go to the beach, so I went along the water's edge. I ran as fast as I could because I was frightened. I was very tired and confused. Our third question is, write a story on strange footprints. Here are some hints has been given in the form of questions. Where did you see the footprints? What sort of a day was it? Did you see them at night? What happened when you followed the footprints? What did you see? What happened then? You have to answer these questions and you will made a story. So you have to make a story by answering these questions and write in the blanks given. Here is the story which I have made for you. I saw the strange footprint on the way to my home. It was a cloudy day. I did not see them at night. When I followed the footprints, I saw that they were going towards an old cottage in the village. I saw that there were some thieves in the cottage. Then I called the villagers and all the thieves were caught. So in this way, a story has been made. You can make another story of your own. Next exercise is use the joining words given below and join the sentences in column A and B. Now, here some words has been given which are called as joining words. Joining words are also called as conjunctions. What is conjunction? The words which join two sentences or two parts of a sentence. Here we are joining two sentences with the help of a word. That word is joining word. Example of joining words are or, and, so, but, because, if, as well as. These all are joining words, or you can say conjunctions. So let us use these words and join the sentences which has been given in column A and column B. I can sing well. You have to choose the right sentence from the column B. Student, choose the right sentence from column B, use the correct word and then join the two sentences to make one single sentence. I can sing well, but I can't dance at all. She wore a raincoat because it was raining. We may go to Shimla or Darjeeling. He wanted a book and a football for his birthday. He missed the school bus, so he was late to school. I wrote the letter, but I forgot to post it. So these are the answers. You have to do them. Now let's see some fun time exercises. Look at the footprint shown here. This is the footprint of the first man on the moon. His name was, try to find out who was the first person who has gone to moon. Yes, student, he was Neil Armstrong. Neil Armstrong was the first person who went to moon. Try to find out who was the first Indian who has gone to moon. Next one is, let's create a pyramid. Use the following clues and make the pyramid. This will build your vocabulary. Students, as you know, this is fun time exercise, so you have to find the word of your own. You have to find 2-letter word which is beginning with B, 3-letter word beginning with C, 4-letter word beginning with D, 5-letter word beginning with E, and a 6-letter word beginning with F, and write down here in the boxes and make the pyramid. You have to do it yourself. This is a creative activity for you. And the last one is, let's work in pair. Here you have to work in pair and write down, have a conversation with your partner based on the picture below. You can start as Hunter 1 and Hunter 2. Here is the conversation between the two hunters, and the conversation has been started as, look at the footprint in the mud. First hunter said. Then what will the second hunter say? And the conversation goes on. Just think over it and write down on your own. So these were the exercises of your chapter. Keep learning. Thank you.